Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to set sail on the Grand Line to figure out one of the most legendary characters in all of fiction. We're asking one simple but, absolutely huge question. Who is Monkey D. Luffy?
But to really get to the heart of it, we've got to look at it from a different angle. I mean, forget the powers and the pirate hat for a second. Who is the boy that dreams of something so massive, so profound, as just absolute freedom? All right, so let's break it down. First up, we're getting right to the core of who he is in the world he lives in. Okay, so on the surface, it's simple. Monkey D. Luffy is the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. But that's not just a title, right? It's everything. It's the anchor for this amazing found family he's built around himself. It's the center of his whole world. But he is not just any old captain. So what really gives him an edge in a world filled with giants, monsters, and all sorts of chaos? Well, it all comes down to his incredible, and frankly, kind of bizarre, rubber abilities. So the story goes like this, and it's pretty simple but with just massive consequences. When he was just a kid, he accidentally ate one of these mythical devil fruits, the gum fruit. And the result? His entire body took on the properties of rubber. Now what's so cool about this is how it completely changes how he fights. He's totally unpredictable, stretching, bouncing, even inflating himself in ways that nobody ever sees coming. Okay, so he's a rubberman pirate captain. Got it. But what's really driving this whole thing? What's the fuel for this seemingly endless adventure? It all comes down to one single, incredibly powerful dream. And this right here is what makes him so unique. I mean, think about it. In a world jam-packed with pirates chasing gold or power or just a big name for themselves, Luffy is a total outlier. He's not driven by any of that stuff. His one and only goal is something way more abstract, way more profound. He just wants to be the freest person on the entire sea. In fact, the story itself puts it perfectly. He wants the title of Pirate King, sure, but not for the crown or the glory. No way. It's because he believes that whoever holds that title is, by definition, the person who has achieved total, ultimate freedom. The title is just the means to an end, and that end is liberation. Now, a dream that big, well, it requires a will that's just as massive to even have a chance, and that is exactly what Luffy has. So let's take a look at the personality that powers this incredible quest.
You can really boil his whole personality down to three just unshakable traits. First, he's absolutely fearless. He will stare down any danger, doesn't matter how big. Second, his loyalty to his friends and his ideals is just off the charts. And finally, he has this unbelievable, almost impossible stubbornness that means he just does not know how to give up, ever.
And believe me, his fearlessness is not just talk. We're talking about a guy who will look the most powerful people in his world. We're talking literal emperors of the sea, the entire world government, right in the eye and challenge them, without a single moment of hesitation. The scale of his courage is it's staggering. But here's the thing. His influence goes so far beyond just his own punches and his own journey. It's really about how he inspires every single person he meets. That's what makes him so much more than just a captain. For his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy is like their center of gravity. His pure, unwavering belief in his own dream, it gives them the strength to believe in theirs. He's not just their leader, he's their inspiration. He is the reason they can push past their own limits to chase after goals that, before him, probably seemed totally impossible. A rubber man, a fearless leader, a symbol of loyalty and inspiration, and, above all, just a boy chasing the horizon for that ultimate prize, freedom. That, in a nutshell, is Monkey D. Luffy.
And his story really leaves us with a pretty huge question to chew on, doesn't it? As you follow his journey, you can't help but ask yourself, in a world that's full of rules and expectations and all kinds of limitations, what does it actually mean to be free? And what would you be willing to